Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel that brings you everything old school related, and today we are playing in the August Premodern Monthly and we're playing against blue-white Replenish. Now this is a very strong deck in the Premodern meta at the moment, as well as blue-white Tide control, and this one is an epic match. Obviously we went 4-2 in the last monthly, where we lost in the top 16. We did get into the top 16 with a 4-2 record. The tiebreakers were pretty good, and yeah, made a few iterations to the deck, which we'll discuss in the Decktech in just a minute. I haven't got a picture of Anton's deck, but I will find a picture online and we'll go through that in just a sec. But blue-white Replenish is kind of standard across the board really, but we'll talk about the interactions and things like that. Don't forget to give the video a like if you like it, and obviously subscribe to see more future Premodern content. Goes a long way to supporting future content. And without further ado, then let's just get straight into my deck, and then straight into Anton's deck, and then straight into the match. So this is my deck. It's blue-white Tide with Standstill. So it's I think it's running quite how many lands? 16, 24, 26 lands, 4 swords, 1 chain of vapour this time, because we can use that to bounce back our Parallex Tide, or we can just use it to, if we're in a jam, bounce back something of theirs. Decided to go for 1 less Seal of Cleansing this time, because we can still do the combo with Parallex Tide with the Chain of Vapour. So the Chain of Vapour is just a little bit more flexibility. Doesn't always have to target an enchantment or an artifact. Got 3 mana leak, 4 Counterspell, 4 Standstill, 2 Factor Fiction, 4 Parallex Tide, 2 Wrath of God, 1 Humility, 3 Decree, and 1 Replenish. Got so many enchantments in the deck that sometimes you're able to cast the Replenish, you just win the game because they just concede, because they feel like they're too far behind. We'll talk about sideboarding in just a second, but after the first game. But the deck's been doing very well for me. Like I said, 4-2 in the July monthly. Unfortunately, we lost in the top 16. We just didn't draw a single decree for like 40 cards deep. Yeah, for the most part, the deck did very well. Alright, let's look at Anton's deck then. So, this is Anton's deck. I found this deck online, so I can get rid of all these things spinning around because it's a little bit annoying. Just get rid of these stupid ads. There we go. So we have Frantic Search, Intuition to search for what he wants, 3 mana leak, 2 Stifle, 4 swords, Replenish, Attunement. Opalescence is really good, makes all his enchantments creatures. 3 Parallex Tide, waves, 3 wave, 3 Seal of Cleansing, Adarka Wastes, Ancient Tomb, City of Brass, City of Traitors, Flooded Strands, Islands, Skycloud Expanse. I don't know what's in his sideboard, but this is a very similar deck to what Anton is playing. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to put things potentially into the graveyard so you can replenish them for value. Or you could just play things out and just try and win that way, but the replenish is what really gets the deck going. So he's got the combo with Parallex Tide. He's also got the combo with Parallex Wave. But he also can replenish it all back, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, that is the premise of Anton's deck. So it's going to be an interesting matchup here. Alright, let's just get straight into the match, guys. So here we are. I'm sporting a old school playmat, and I think Anton's got a Priest of Titania playmat. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Alright. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can keep an opening hand. So I was actually temporarily cut off there, so I don't know what happened, but we are back. Alright, Anton is on the draw. I'll start off with a Flooded Strand. And we discussed this afterwards, and Anton said that the winner of this match is very much on the play dependent. So it's an interesting comment to make. I don't know if that is the case. Plays a Skycloud Expanse into a Seal of Cleansing. And as we know, Anton does have the Parallex Tide combo in there, so have to be careful. Play a factory and pass. Right, place an Ancient Tomb into Parallex Tide, so hopefully we've got a counterspell, or else we're in a bit of trouble. Does look like we have one. Counterspell indeed. Alright, play a waste. What do we want to do? Just want to pass. Turn. I think I do make a bit of a misplay with in this game actually, if I remember rightly. Alright, Replenish is pretty good. I've got another counterspell. Very good. Protecting our lands here. Like our life depended on it. Animate factory and swing in. Oh, he's going to take the damage or not? Nope, he's not going to take the damage. Okay. It's actually on 14. Must probably because of the Ancient Tomb, actually, thinking about it. Okay, Opalescent, so turns the Seal of Cleansing into a 2-power creature. Yeah, that's fine. By the looks of things. Gonna take a damage and swords it. Goes back up to 16. Nope. I'm on 16, he's on 14. Okay. Thought he would have gained some life from the seal. Sorry, the swords. Or maybe he wants to put it into his graveyard, so he's just sacked it. Maybe because of the replenish later on, thinking about it. Alright. Damage. Parallex Tide. No Seal of Cleansing here, maybe just trying to slow him down. So the team. I'll probably just leave him with like 2 land. Okay, and get rid of the white source. Okay. Just leave him with 2 blue. Does have a fire land here, that's unfortunate. What's he gonna do? Seal? Nope, swords. We're just discussing this because we're going to, yeah, because he doesn't actually lose his land, so we're just discussing it. So if I respond to this and remove the counters, he doesn't actually lose his lands, so he actually gets 2 untapped lands. So a little bit of inexperience with this deck, I think, showing here. It's really important to know that. So it's better off just him sorting the Parallex Tide and me not responding. Okay, so just let it go. Go to 19. He gets all his lands back. Can't do anything with it. 2 damage. So we're gonna go to 12. Nope. No, he doesn't. It's another opalescence, okay. So now the opalescence is a 4/4. Gonna take a damage, swords it. He's gonna go to 18. And Anton didn't have to take that back, so I appreciate that, Anton. Some players get really funny about it. Alright. Anime Factory is swinging for 2. Because that opalescence isn't a creature, only makes other enchantments creatures, not itself. And he's on 1 card left in hand. Let's see what he can draw. Well, that's an attunement, so I think he draws 3 cards, discards 3 cards, if I remember right. Works really well with like Replenish, because obviously you're putting so much stuff into the graveyard. Yeah, just explaining it here. Alright, untap and draw. Not too sure if I want to animate factory here, because the opalescence is making it a pretty free creature, the attunement. So he's going to attack for 3. I've already seen 2 swords, so the likelihood of me having another one is... Alright, got a chain of vapor. That's fine. He puts it back into... Oh, nope, he returns it. And discards 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Attunement's really good. Alright, discarding 3 attunements in a land. Or maybe it's 3 or 4. 3, draw 3 and then discard 4 maybe. Okay, this is Parallex Wave. Gonna impulse. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, let's have a look. Just take that one, put those 3 on the bottom. Looks like the Parallex Wave resolves. Struggling for land a little bit, only got 5 land. Okay. What am I going to search up for? We're talking here. Alright. So I think we're just looking at something. Not too sure what we're looking at. Maybe just looking at maybe if it could target my Parallex Wave or something like that, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe just looking up Opalescence. It is all other enchantments, so it's a 4/4 creature. I think he can remove the counters and then just keep using it. Which is a nice little combo. So anyway, I've just sacked my Flooded Strand. I need to search for land. So we get some plains. Yeah, I think it's like a... You could just infinitely exile things and it's just really good. I need to get rid of that thing if I want to win the game, basically. Okay, humility. Alright, so this isn't... Yeah, this was an interesting part of the game. Because now everything becomes 1/1s and loses all their abilities. So you can't actually exile more stuff because it doesn't actually work now unless he plays another Parallex Wave. So he'll play a Frantic Search. That should trigger the Standstill. Oh no, the Standstill is just a 2/2. Sorry, 1/1. Really weird game. I remember thinking about this, thinking, oh, this is a bizarre matchup. Right, we attack for 2. 4 even. Alright, yeah, so that's, oh sorry, 3. Because that Parallex Wave is a 1/1. In fact, it doesn't affect lands humility, so alright. Bizarre matchup. So he's only got a 1/1. I've got quite a few creatures here. So I'm going to attack for 3. Not with the humility. Okay. Oh yeah, I do attack with the humility because his Parallex Wave is tapped. Got 3 cards in hand. Right, now he's going to go for an Opalescence again. So now, if this resolves, all his stuff becomes 4 powers worth of creatures, which is not good news for me. Okay, so it does resolve, I think. It doesn't affect the ability, but affects the power of the creatures. What a bizarre matchup. So you can't remove or exile creatures, but he does obviously become 4/4s again. So I just took a hefty hit from the Parallex Wave and the Opalescence. So that's 8 power. What's this, a Wrath of God? Oh no, Fact of Fiction. I'm most probably going to search up for, hopefully get a seal. Okay, it doesn't look like I get one. So that's unfortunate. So I'm actually going to take the impulse here. That's how desperate I am. Okay. think I actually want to find a source of Plowshares to get rid of that opalescence. Or else I'm in trouble. Before I search up for an island, then cast the impulse and hope to find a source of Plowshares. No. Don't find a source of Plowshares. Wow, I go to 1. Holy shit. I need a Wrath of God. Alright, so this comes back into play untapped. As we move to counters. Oh no. A Wrath of God or swords or something or seal. I think I'm lining up something here. What is this? Oh, Replenish! Holy moly. Okay. So I'm going to get back a lot of stuff. No, only 2 things. Okay. But it does make the creature a 1/1 now. So that's excellent. So obviously humanity's just come into play. We attack for 2. It goes to 7. Unless he finds another opalescence. Alright, we attack with 3 powers worth of creatures. Goes to 4. A standstill, okay. Something to block with at least. Alright, untap. Draw. What a weird game. Swing for 4. He's got a block, isn't he? Yeah, he's got a block 1. Go to 1. No, he blocked the factory. He blocked the factory, okay. Then we're just going to pass the turn. Yep, that's it. Oof, what a weird game. What a weird game. The interaction between humility and opalescence there was absolutely bizarre. Alright, let's go into sideboarding then. So, in my sideboard I have the furnaces, which I'm definitely going to be bringing in against the Replenish. Exalted Angel don't look too bad, although I don't think it's amazing. Seal looks good. My nose look great. So I think those are the sort of cards that are going to be coming in, if I'm honest. Let's see how Game 2 and Game 3 goes. Alright. Game 2 then. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Looks like a flooded strand. Furnace is great. Right, attunement. By the looks of things. It's on 18. Right, Standstill looks good. Right, so he's gonna draw 3, discard 4, I believe. Or is it just 3? It might be 3 actually. I'm going to be making some MTGO videos for this channel, especially Premodern. So that's something you're interested in. Make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to see in the future content. I do enjoy paper-based Magic though. He's just thinking of what he's going to discard here. It looks like an attunement Parallex Wave. Maybe it is 4 cards. Okay, goes for Replenish here. Oh my god, okay. Which triggers the Standstill. We can't activate the Furnace. Activate the Furnace, yeah, get rid of the attunement. And he's gonna get rid he's gonna get back the Tide of the Seal of Cleansing here. Most probably get rid of my lands. Or does he just leave it? I don't know. You may want to just remove the counters from the Parallex Tide actually and just swing in for 6 next turn. Get rid of my lands. I don't think he even needs to use the seal. Just talking through this, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of my flooded strands. Discard an island. Don't know what those 2 cards are, so I think they're actually still in my hand. I'm not too sure what that's all about. Oh, maybe those ones were the ones that were exiled. Right, it attacks for 4. Attunement. We're not sacking that flooded strand because I think he could just remove it anyway, so. Pass the turn to him. So he's going to remove that one. That's for 7. Ouch. It looks like the end of the road. Gonna return the attunement. I'm there just cleaning my card, watching him do his thing. Yep. So it is draw 3, discard 4. Alright, so he can't I can't cast spells next turn. Oh my god. And away. Alright, so yeah, all those lands come back in. But he's just gonna shoot he's just gonna exile all the creatures now. Oh no. No, he's just gonna get rid of the lands again. Yeah. And then he's going to, yeah, get rid of his Tide. Just put everything on the stack and all my lands get exiled. Very complicated to navigate through this this match. Anyway, let's go into game number 3. Alright, game number 3 then. I'm sure people that play blue-white Replenish will understand what's going on a little bit better than I mean, I'm trying to navigate through it as best I can. But it is quite a tricky... pretty tricky to navigate and discuss through. Looks like I'm thinking whether or not I want a mulligan or not. I am deep in thought. This was actually the first match of the August monthly. So it was quite a difficult matchup. And I will admit, some of the... Oh, I actually mulligan to 6, okay. And so is he. Yeah, I actually... Some of the matches just went on for absolutely ages. I think because they're not timed. People just tend to take their time. Yeah, some of them actually took bloody ages, man. Crazy. Okay, just passing and going, passing and going. $19. Maybe just trying to thin out my deck a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I've got land heavy in hand. Factory's good. No one really wants to make a move here. Alright, the ancient team is a problem. Attunement is an annoying card. I'm going to decree for 1. That is pretty crazy. Maybe just looking to draw extra cards. That for 1, 17. Planes. For a Parallex Tide. Holy shit. And I've actually got the combo on board. So before the Tide resolves, he could disenchant the Seal of Cleansing. So there is a chance for him to respond here. Chain of Vapour. Is that Chain of Vapour on the Seal of Cleansing? Yes, it is. Okay. Gonna use it anyway. Leave him with one land. Fair enough. Alright. Draw. Lands. I'll probably animate the factory and attack for free. Nope. I'll replay the seal. Right, now I'll make the factory attack for free, I presume. Trying to put some pressure on him. Double blue here for counterspell by the looks of it. Does have lands in hand. Decides to do nothing. Okay. What is this? I'm casting an impulse. An interesting game. This is like tier 1 decks fighting off against each other. Okay, animate factory, swing for free, put him down to 10. Trying to get this game over and done with as soon as possible. Has he got another land drop? Got no enchantments in the graveyard though, and he's not using that attunement. I suppose if he activates it, I can seal it in response. Okay, what's this? Oh, is it another Parallex Tide? Oh my god, okay. Okay, has he got an answer for this? Does he want to disenchant the seal before the tide resolves maybe? Nope, he's going to draw 3, discard 4. Does the tide resolve? It's going really far back, guys. I can't even remember how this unfolds, to be honest with you. Alright, he discards 4 cards. Wave, Tide, and Opalescence. Wow. So I think the Parallex Tide resolves here. Now I'm going to most probably get rid of the Doom, 2 islands and plains. 2 plains. Wow. Okay. They're gone for good. Tap for 1. Oh my god. I don't know if he can come back from this. He could try, I suppose. Goes to 8. Play another attunement. Right. Goes to 6. Looking desperate. We attack for 3, I presume. Then he puts him down to 3. Oh no. It's going to attack for 4. Yeah, 4 damage. Go down to 2. Yeah, if he activates the Ancient Tomb, he's just dead. Right, gonna draw 3, discard 3, 4. Yeah, and he reveals his hand. I know, counterspell and swords in hand. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Alright guys, a really interesting matchup there, and the opalescence and the humility was an interesting one to play around. So anyway guys, I hope you really enjoyed the content. Give the video a like if you like it, subscribe to see future content, and thanks for all the support moving forward and that you've already given me, so I do appreciate that. Alright, you take care guys, bye bye. Now if you like the work that I do and the videos that I provide, think about subscribing to the channel and have a great day. You take care guys, bye bye.